Joe Rogan embarrasses Sunny Hostin after her husband gets arrested. In a surprising turn of events, Joe Rogan found himself at the center of controversy after making remarks about Sunny Hostin during a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience *. The comments came in the wake of her husband's recent arrest, igniting discussions around public scrutiny, personal challenges, and the ethics of commenting on others' misfortunes. This incident not only highlights the complexities of celebrity culture but also raises important questions about empathy and accountability in media. The incident: Sunny Hostin, co-host of The View *, faced a difficult situation when news broke that her husband, Emmanuel Hostin, had been arrested under circumstances that remain somewhat unclear. While the specifics of the arrest are still unfolding, it quickly became a topic of conversation across various media platforms. The scrutiny that comes with being in the public eye can be overwhelming, and this incident was no exception. During a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan made offhand comments about the situation, which many listeners interpreted as insensitive. His remarks, aimed at poking fun at the circumstances surrounding Hostin's husband, drew immediate backlash from fans and commentators alike. Critics felt that making light of someone's personal struggles crossed a line, especially given the serious nature of legal issues. Sunny's reaction: in the face of Rogan's comments, Sunny Hostin responded with a mix of grace and firmness. In a follow-up interview, she emphasized the importance of compassion and understanding during difficult times. "Everyone deserves empathy, regardless of their situation," she stated, reflecting on the challenges of navigating personal crises in the public eye. Hostin's measured response garnered significant support from fans who appreciate her ability to maintain dignity under pressure. Many highlighted her strength in addressing the issue head-on, and her refusal to let Rogan's comments define her narrative. This incident has only strengthened her position as a respected voice in media. The backlash against Rogan was swift and multifaceted. Many fans took to social media to express their dismay, arguing that his comments were not only inappropriate but also highlighted a troubling trend of public figures leveraging personal hardships for entertainment. Hashtags like #EmpathyOverEmbarrassment began trending as supporters rallied around Hostin, emphasizing the need for sensitivity in discussions surrounding personal challenges. Critics pointed out that Rogan's style of humor, which often involves sharp commentary on current events and celebrity culture, can sometimes blur the lines between comedy and insensitivity. As a prominent figure with millions of followers, the impact of his words can be significant, and many felt he should be more cautious about the topics he chooses to joke about. The broader conversation: this incident has opened the floor for discussions about the responsibilities of public figures in the media. While humor is a staple of Rogan's podcast, many argue that there should be boundaries when it comes to sensitive topics, particularly those involving personal crises. The expectation that public figures should uphold a standard of decency, especially when discussing the lives of others, is becoming increasingly prevalent in today's media landscape. Industry professionals and mental health advocates have weighed in, stressing the need for more sensitivity in comedic commentary. The conversation around mental health, personal struggles, and public scrutiny is more important than ever, and many believe that public figures have a role to play in fostering a more compassionate dialogue. The impact on media dynamics. The fallout from this incident also raises questions about the media's role in shaping public perception. The way stories are reported and discussed can have real consequences for those involved. As audiences become more aware of the impact of their words, there is a growing demand for accountability from media personalities. The conversation extends beyond just Rogan and Hostin; it encompasses the entire landscape of media and entertainment. How can public figures balance their brand of humor with the need for empathy? What responsibilities do they hold in shaping the narratives around personal struggles? These are critical questions that will likely remain at the forefront of public discourse. Joe Rogan's comments regarding Sunny Hostin and her husband's arrest have ignited a debate about empathy and responsibility in media. As public figures navigate the complexities of their personal lives under the scrutiny of the public eye, it's crucial to remember the human element behind the headlines. As the situation develops, both Rogan and Hostin will likely face ongoing discussions about their roles in the media landscape. Fans and followers will be watching closely to see how both respond to the fallout, and whether this incident will influence how they approach sensitive topics in the future. Ultimately, this incident serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between humor and respect, urging both audiences and creators to engage in more thoughtful and compassionate dialogue. In a world where personal challenges are increasingly shared and scrutinized, fostering empathy may be the most important lesson we can learn.